Welcome to the Hidden Wealth Coins. What if the loose coins in your pocket were secretly worth a fortune? Hidden among ordinary change could be rare treasures like the 1955 Franklin half dollar, the 1976 Bicentennial Eisenhower Dollar, and the 1978 Eisenhower Dollar, coins that have shocked collectors with their unbelievable value. Some of these have reached astonishing prices due to rare conditions, perfect grades, or unique details. Imagine finding one and instantly changing your life. Before you spend another coin without checking, you might want to take a closer look, because your next dollar could be worth thousands or even more. First up, the moment you hear about a simple 1955 Franklin half dollar turning into a life-changing treasure, it almost sounds unreal. But that's exactly what makes coin collecting so powerful. Hidden in old drawers, forgotten piggy banks, or inherited collections, some coins quietly hold extraordinary value. The 1955 Franklin half dollar is one of those coins that carries both historical importance and the potential for serious money, especially when it exists in near-perfect or rare condition. The Franklin half dollar series, featuring Benjamin Franklin, was minted from 1948 to 1963. This coin was created to honor one of America's most influential figures, known for his intelligence, innovation, and role in shaping a nation. The 1955 version stands out not just because of its age, but because of certain rare conditions and mint characteristics that collectors obsess over today. At first glance, the 1955 Franklin half dollar may seem like an ordinary silver coin. It contains 90% silver and 10% copper, giving it intrinsic value based on precious metal content alone. However, the real magic begins when you look deeper into its strike quality, mint marks, and preservation. Coins that appear ordinary can suddenly become extraordinary depending on these factors. One of the most important things collectors look for in a 1955 Franklin half dollar is the full bell lines detail. This refers to the sharp, complete horizontal lines on the Liberty Bell on the reverse side. Coins with fully visible bell lines are extremely rare because the minting process often didn't strike them perfectly. When these lines are complete and crisp, the coin's value can jump dramatically. Condition is everything. A worn 1955 Franklin half dollar may only be worth its silver content, but a coin graded in mint state condition, especially MS65 or higher, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Now imagine a coin graded MS67 or above with full bell lines. That's where things get truly exciting, as collectors are willing to pay massive amounts for such perfection. The Philadelphia Mint produced the 1955 Franklin half dollar without a mint mark, and millions were made. But here's the twist: very few survived in pristine condition. Over time, coins were circulated, scratched, or melted down for silver. That's why high-grade examples are so scarce today, and scarcity is what drives value in the coin world. In rare auction cases, top-grade 1955 Franklin half dollars have sold for astonishing prices. While not every coin reaches the $1 million mark, the combination of rarity, perfect condition, and collector demand can push values into jaw-dropping territory. The idea of a small silver coin turning into a fortune is not a fantasy. It's a reality for a lucky few. Another factor that increases value is eye appeal. Coins with brilliant luster, sharp details, and no visible marks are far more desirable. Some even develop natural toning over time, creating beautiful rainbow-like colors that collectors love. These visual features can significantly boost a coin's price beyond standard expectations. Authentication and grading also play a major role. Professional grading services carefully examine coins and assign them a grade based on strict standards. A certified high-grade 1955 Franklin half dollar instantly becomes more trustworthy and valuable in the market. Without proper grading, even a rare coin may not reach its full potential price. Collectors also chase coins with unique errors or unusual features. While the 1955 Franklin half dollar is not widely known for major mint errors, any unusual variation, like doubling or misstrikes, can add a premium. These rare imperfections make a coin one of a kind, increasing its desirability. The demand for Franklin half dollars continues to grow as more people enter the world of coin collecting. Investors and hobbyists alike are searching for hidden gems, hoping to discover a coin that others overlooked. This rising demand keeps pushing prices higher, especially for rare and high-grade examples. It's important to understand that not every 1955 Franklin half-dollar will make you rich overnight. But the possibility exists, and that's what makes it so exciting. A coin sitting unnoticed today could be worth a fortune tomorrow if it meets the right conditions. Knowledge and careful inspection are the keys to unlocking that value. If you ever come across a 1955 Franklin half-dollar, don't rush to spend it. Take a closer look, examine the details, and consider having it professionally graded. What seems like a simple piece of change could actually be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. In the end, the story of the 1955 Franklin half-dollar is more than just about money. It's about history, rarity, and the thrill of discovery. It reminds us that sometimes the most valuable things are hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone curious enough to recognize their true worth. Second up, the idea that a 1978 Eisenhower dollar could secretly hold life-changing value sounds almost unbelievable, but that's exactly what keeps collectors and treasure hunters constantly searching through old coins. What looks like a simple dollar from the past can sometimes turn into something extraordinary, especially when rarity, condition, and unique features come together in one powerful combination. The Eisenhower dollar, featuring Dwight D. Eisenhower, was the last large-sized dollar coin produced for general circulation in the United States. Introduced in 1971 and ending in 1978, this coin represents a bold era of American history, honoring a president who was also a World War II hero. The 1978 version is particularly important because it marks the final year of the entire series, making it instantly more desirable to collectors. At first glance, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar might not seem rare at all. Millions were produced at different mints, including Philadelphia and Denver. But as with many coins, the real value is not in how many were made, it's in how many survived in perfect condition. Over time, most of these coins were heavily used, scratched, or stored poorly, which drastically reduced the number of high-quality examples. One of the biggest factors that can turn a 1978 Eisenhower dollar into a high-value coin is its condition. Coins graded in lower conditions are usually worth only a few dollars, but when you enter the world of mint state grades like MS-65, MS-66, or even higher, everything changes. A nearly flawless coin with strong luster and sharp details becomes incredibly attractive to collectors. Now imagine a 1978 Eisenhower dollar graded at MS-67 or beyond. These coins are extremely rare because very few were preserved with such care. When a coin reaches this level of perfection, it enters an elite category where collectors are willing to pay thousands, and in some extraordinary cases, even more, for a single piece. Another important detail that can increase value is the strike quality. Eisenhower dollars are known for sometimes having weak strikes, especially in certain areas like the hair details or the eagle on the reverse. A sharply struck 1978 coin with full detail stands out immediately and becomes far more desirable in the collector market. There are also two main varieties of the 1978 Eisenhower dollar, the 1978 Type 1 and Type 2 reverse designs. The difference is subtle but extremely important to serious collectors. The Type 2 version, with more refined and detailed lettering on the reverse, is generally considered more valuable and harder to find in top condition. Silver content is another factor. Although most 1978 Eisenhower dollars intended for circulation were made from copper nickel. However, special collector versions struck in 40% silver were produced for proof and uncirculated sets. These silver coins already have intrinsic value, but in perfect condition, their worth can climb much higher due to collector demand. Eye appeal plays a powerful role in determining value. A coin with brilliant shine, clean surfaces, and attractive toning can command a premium price. Some coins develop beautiful natural colors over time, making them even more unique. Collectors often compete fiercely for coins that not only are rare but also visually stunning. Professional grading is essential if you believe you have a high-value 1978 Eisenhower dollar. Certified coins are trusted in the market, and their grades directly impact their price. Without proper authentication, even a rare coin may not reach its full potential value because buyers want certainty before investing large amounts of money. In rare auction moments, Top-grade Eisenhower dollars have achieved impressive prices. While reaching $1 million would require an extremely unique combination of perfection, rarity, and demand, the possibility of finding a coin worth thousands is very real. That's what keeps the excitement alive in the world of coin collecting. Collectors are constantly searching for hidden gems, and the 1978 Eisenhower dollar remains a target because it is often overlooked. Many people assume modern coins cannot be valuable, but history has proven otherwise. Sometimes the most recent coins can become the rarest simply because no one thought to preserve them carefully. If you ever come across a 1978 Eisenhower dollar, don't ignore it. Take a closer look at its condition, details, and overall appearance. What seems ordinary today could be something special tomorrow. A careful examination might reveal qualities that transform it from a simple coin into a valuable collectible. In the end, the story of the 1978 Eisenhower dollar is about more than just money. It's about discovery, history, and opportunity. It shows how something small and often forgotten can carry incredible potential. And for those who are patient and observant, that potential can sometimes turn into a reward far greater than they ever imagined. Third up, the moment you hear that a 1976 Eisenhower dollar could hold unbelievable value, it instantly sparks curiosity. How can a coin that looks so common carry the power to change someone's financial future overnight? This is the mystery and excitement that surrounds rare coins, and the 1976 Eisenhower dollar stands right at the center of that fascination, especially when it exists in exceptional or near-perfect condition. The 1976 Eisenhower dollar is not just any coin. It is a special bicentennial issue created to celebrate 200 years of American independence. Featuring Dwight D. Eisenhower on the front, the coin connects history, patriotism, and collectible value into one powerful piece. Unlike regular issues, this coin carries a unique reverse design showing the Liberty Bell with the moon, symbolizing both freedom and progress. What makes the 1976 version truly unique is that it was minted with the dual dates 1776 to 1976, marking the bicentennial celebration. This instantly sets it apart from other Eisenhower dollars and gives it a special identity in the world of coin collecting. It's not just a coin, it's a historical tribute captured in metal. Millions of these coins were produced, but here's where the story changes dramatically. While many exist, very few were preserved in perfect condition. Most were used in circulation, stored carelessly, or damaged over time. This means that finding a 1976 Eisenhower dollar in flawless condition today is extremely rare, and rarity is what drives serious value. Condition is everything when it comes to determining whether this coin is ordinary or extraordinary. A worn or circulated coin might only be worth a small amount, but a coin graded in mint state condition, especially MS66, MS67, or higher, can reach impressive values. These high-grade coins are the ones collectors compete for. Another powerful factor is the difference between the two main varieties, Type 1 and Type 2. The Type 1 design has thicker, more bold lettering on the reverse, while Type 2 features sharper and more refined lettering. The Type 2 version is generally more desirable, especially in higher grades, because of its cleaner and more detailed appearance. Silver composition also plays a role in value. While most bicentennial Eisenhower dollars were made from copper-nickel, special collector versions were struck in 40% silver. These silver coins already hold intrinsic metal value, but when combined with perfect condition and rarity, their worth can increase significantly. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1976 Eisenhower dollar is its potential in top-tier condition. Coins graded MS67 or above are extremely difficult to find because very few were preserved so carefully. When such a coin appears in auctions, it can attract intense interest from collectors willing to pay thousands for perfection. Strike quality is another detail that separates valuable coins from ordinary ones. Many Eisenhower dollars suffer from weak strikes, meaning certain details are not fully defined. A sharply struck 1976 coin with crisp details on both the portrait and the reverse design becomes far more desirable and valuable. Eye appeal adds another layer of value that cannot be ignored. Coins with bright luster, clean surfaces, and attractive toning stand out immediately. Some develop beautiful natural colors over time, making them not just rare but visually stunning. These coins often command higher prices because collectors value beauty as much as rarity. Professional grading is essential if you believe you have a high-value 1976 Eisenhower dollar. A certified coin carries trust and authenticity, which are crucial in the marketplace. Without grading, even a rare coin might not achieve its full potential value because buyers need confidence in what they are purchasing. While stories of million-dollar coins capture attention, it's important to understand that such extreme values require extraordinary conditions: perfect preservation, rarity, and strong demand. However, the possibility of owning a coin worth thousands is very real, and that alone is enough to make this coin exciting. Collectors continue to search for the 1976 Eisenhower dollar because it combines history with opportunity. Many people overlook these coins, assuming they are too common to matter. But hidden among them could be a rare, high-grade example waiting to be discovered and appreciated. In the end, the 1976 Eisenhower dollar is more than just a piece of currency. It is a symbol of history, rarity, and potential. It reminds us that even something as simple as a coin can hold incredible value if the right conditions are met. And for those who take the time to look closely, it could become a discovery that changes everything.